It's over Fontana. There's an Air France coming in ahead, but it looks like it's going south. All right, ready? Ready? Air France 66 is going south side.
Wow, hello. hello.
Oh boy,
Here we are.
we almost made it.
Yes.
I don't have enough cord here. Hey, we got our In-N-Out burger.
Yes.
And we are here.
Welcome, everybody. How's it going, Kevin?
Oh boy. Well, we just came from Cranky Dork Fest right over here. We'll take a shot just here in a second.
Yes.
Many people still over there enjoying themselves.
Yes, we got a little caught up. Sorry for the late start, but we're here, ready to go. So excited to have you with us. Super excited for this awesome live stream today, Saturday. What's the date? I don't even know the date. September, whatever the date is. But welcome, everybody.
18th.
18th.
September
there we
18th,
go.
2021.
Oh my goodness, what a week it's been. But it's the weekend. Thanks for joining us, and welcome to this live stream.
Yeah, so basically what this is, it's kind of what we did about a month ago. We sat at the exact same spot, took your questions. It's a little Q&A, as well as the planes flying right over our head.
So send in your questions. I do have an eye on the chat, so let us know if you have any questions. And you might see Kevin
Are we going to have a time to eat this? Rudy ran in there to go grab In-N-Out burger, and here it is.
Yes. Oh. Yep. Kevin was meeting and greeting people. As you can imagine, he's a popular celebrity over here. So that's for the reason for the late start. But welcome. We're here, and we're excited to have all of you with us. Send in your questions in the chat. We're excited to see what your questions are, and we will be answering those in just a few moments. My name's Rudy, by the way, if you don't know who I am. And this is Kevin.
And I'm Kevin.
So welcome to our live stream. We are at LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, and we're on the north side today, right next door to the In-N-Out Burger, and we are so excited to have you with us today.
Oh, we knew you guys were going to ask that question. Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Somebody asked, have we gotten recognized in public? It's so funny. As soon as I walked up to the park, somebody said, oh, somebody wants to meet you. It's just such a weird feeling because I'm just a regular Joe person in day-to-day life, and people are like, oh, you're Rudy from Airline videos. That was kind of cool.
It was very interesting, very cool to meet people from all around the world, basically, who say, hey, we watch you all the time. We love the TV show. And it's so good to hear. People I've never met in my life.
Yeah, it was really sweet to hear people saying, we love watching your show. It gets me through the workday. So very positive remarks there. So that was really cool for sure.
Rudy, I'm thinking, you monitor the chat.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to monitor flight radar to make sure that we don't miss anything flying over our head. This is just an Embraer. Just an Embraer.
Apart from LAX, what is your favorite airport you've visited?
Well, if you guys were watching, you know what mine is.
Yeah, we all know. Kevin's is SFO for sure. For me, let's see. Well, I only started plane spotting in 2019, so I've been to JFK, New York, but didn't plane spot, unfortunately, because I wasn't that big of, into airplanes at the time. But I want to say maybe for me it's Seattle, SeaTac. Yeah.
I was having that conversation with some people from Seattle, and they said, please come take the show up to Seattle. I said, yes, of course. But executive producer Brad Ward is from that area, so yeah, I'm sure he wants me come knocking at his door. Absolutely.
But I think watching the live stream from SFO San Francisco, I think I definitely want to go visit sometime because those views were spectacular. So definitely on my top 5 for sure.
We do have a Delta 767-400 ER coming in from JFK. Flight 351 will be here flying over our head, both our heads here, in just a minute. And guess what? The Lufthansa 747-8 retro livery once again going to be flying over our heads amazing shot. There's the Queen taking off there on the south as well. And Lufthansa, 8 minutes away. So I'm going to run back and forth, running here, grabbing some in and out, and running that camera as well.
I'll make
Rudy
sure to
manning the chat.
The chat. I'm watching the chat. I'll make sure to get out of the way when an airplane does come over our heads. And hello to Diamond Plays. Good to see you in the chat. Question. When was the first time you started streaming LAX videos? I believe Kevin started back in, was it April or? I think it was April, right?
Late March, early April.
Oh, something's coming in. That is Delta Airlines Flight 351, Boeing 767-400ER, coming in from JFK, New York.
Talk about WordFest real quick.
Yeah, so today we have this special event happening here next door to the In-N-Out location in the park. This is known as Crazy Dork Fest. I know, silly name, isn't it?
Yeah,
we have a lot of plane spotters literally from all over the country and probably even from all over the world. And they just had a raffle drawing and now everybody's kind of just socializing. And you know what's really interesting is that everyone's talking right now, but when a plane flies over, it gets really quiet. Everyone stops talking and they look at the plane. I thought that was really interesting. Met a lot of very friendly plane spotters at the Dork Fest event.
Absolutely. It was an amazing time. I did a couple of podcast interviews. I talked to a reporter with the Wall Street Journal as well. I think it was good use of our time. Getting some of that press out as well. Some people that may not know anything about airline videos.
Are we thinking a star on the Walk of Fame? That would be awesome. Let's get Kevin on the Walk of what's it called? The Walk of the Stars in Hollywood. That would be so cool.
We do have our ding dong machine as well as our studio audience. Stucker White 94 with a $5 tip here today. Head over to your north side spot, Kevin. You and Rudy could cameo on LA flights. Who are they? LA flights, never heard of them. Thank you, Tucker White.
We are so grateful for all of you joining us today on this special live stream. And again, this is Crazy Dork Fest happening here at LAX next door to the In-N-Out location. And if you're just now joining, my name is Rudy. Nice to see you here on my screen. Well, I can't see you guys, but I can see you in the chat. That's what I meant.
We are just having so much fun here. Running last minute, setting this whole live stream up. I brought all the equipment with me and had every intention of starting at 12:30. But I got wrapped up in so many live interviews on podcasts. Having so much fun with that we were a little like a minute late, but that's all right.
And you know that never happens. So. And I offered. I just don't know how to set up. It's a lot of cables over there. So.
All right, we're about 3 minutes away from the Lufthansa 747-8 in the retro livery. Going to be flying over our head. Are you excited about that, Rudy?
Yeah, that's Yankee Tango, by the way.
Yankee Tangy.
If you don't know what we're talking about, oh goodness.
Yeah.
I was watching when that happened actually, and I could not stop laughing.
I couldn't stop laughing. I was literally in tears. You know, I always say, if you don't laugh, you cry. I was doing both.
Yeah, he was doing both. That was United Airlines flight 2224 coming in from Houston on a Boeing 737 MAX 9. Again, happy Saturday to everybody. The time is currently 1:12 p.m. here in Los Angeles. I'd like to give a shout out to all of the mods. Thank you so much for helping us out today.
Wait, is this yours? That's yours. That's mine? Oh. So we do have a... Oh, hello.
All right, that was a nice view of Cranky Dork Fest happening next door to the In-N-Out here at LAX. Lots of plane spotters out there. I got to tell you, since the pandemic began, this has been my first real, social gathering, and it was really cool to get to meet people. And oh, what you got there?
This is a double-double. We always talk about In-N-Out, and here I go. I have a double-double in my hand for the first time live on the live broadcast. Can you believe that?
Finally. Oh, you got to eat it before it gets cold.
We've been told that everybody has to wear their masks, even out here. So
yeah.
So Rudy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go over there just real quick.
No,
Just
it's
take
all
a bite,
good.
'cause I have to take the mask off.
Yeah.
But we got that
enjoy.
Lufthansa 747 retro livery coming soon.
Yeah, stay tuned. And if you haven't already done so, I know this is just kind of I don't know if we want to call this a mini stream today. Please hit that like button. It really helps us out. And share with all your friends and family. I know this morning I shared the stream with all of my family and friends. I think they're watching right now. So thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Rudy. Very nice to see you here today. Kevin and I are here to answer all your questions in the chat. So feel free to send in your question. Have I ever been to Burbank, Hollywood Airport? Actually, I've flown out of there before, but back in the day, I wasn't into plane spotting just yet, so I just flew out of there. But I'm sure Kevin has been there to plane spot. Let's see. Did I feel the earthquake? Oh yes, definitely felt that. I actually live upstairs, and that building shakes. It's kind of an older building that I live in, so yeah, it kind of scared me just a little bit. We do have local plane spotters around me are pointing my attention to
Lufthansa.
Yeah, this is like
Here we go. Retro livery.
In the retro livery. Here she is. Coming in from Frankfurt. This is the Boeing 747-800. Oh, lots of wind here. And registration is Delta Alpha Bravo Yankee Tango. Also want to give a shout out to Nick from jettip.net. Got to meet him earlier. That's also a jet tip alert.
Yeah, look at all the plane spotters coming out just for the Lufthansa 747-8s in the retro livery. Get that shot of her flying right over their head. Rudy knows that all too well. It's a plane spotter paradise here at LAX here today. I got news for you, Rudy. That burger's really cold.
Oh, no.
First time in and out on the live stream. Oh, well.
Gotta tell you, Mr. Kevin here was very popular in that park. He was getting interviewed left and right. I'm like, Kevin, your lunch is here. Come on, let's go.
All right.
All right. Back.
All right. Hello. Welcome back. Are we having fun yet? Uh-oh. Getting a text from our executive producer.
Uh-oh.
Tell Rudy it's cranky dorkfest, not crazy.
Did I say crazy? I'm a little crazy.
Oh, cranky flyer. Did you say crazy flyer? Maybe crazy flyer?
I think I said cranky dork fest, but it's cranky
Cranky dorkfest.
I think I said that. Sorry if I said crazy. I'm a little crazy sometimes. So it is Cranky Dork Fest. Still happening now. It was going to end at 1, but everyone's still having a good time. It was definitely a lot of fun.
Everyone is enjoying the In-N-Out Burger and the location. That is for sure.
I gotta tell you, the weather out here is amazing today. It feels so nice. We got a slight breeze. The sun feels amazing. So happy to be out here today.
We do have a Delta 737-900 ER coming in from Orlando, flight 800. Going to be flying over our head here in about 2 minutes.
Right now we have Delta Airlines flight 2639. This is an Airbus A320. Keep your questions coming in through the chat. If I have not, or Kevin and I have not addressed your question, feel free to send it again.
Nick, come in.
Oh.
So, you know, we have the jet tip alerts all the time. This is the man. He's been on our show once. Nick.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm having a great time. It's one of my favorite days of the year.
So tell us about the Dork Fest going on over here.
Dork Fest is an annual event that's organized by Brett Snyder, who is from known as Cranky Flyer online. And it's a great time where aviation enthusiasts from all around the world come and hang out and talk shop. There's nothing else like it anywhere. It's fantastic.
And I'm amazed everybody's still over here, just kind of camped out.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I obviously I am very much into aviation. It's become a job for me, you know, and it truly is a special day and a special place with special people. It's the one time of year that everyone who we hang out with on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, of course, it's the one time of year that a lot of us actually get to see each other in person. So it's very fun and special. And yeah, the first year you come out here, it's to meet friends, or it's to see the airplanes. And the second year you're here, it's to see friends. It's very cool. There's nothing else like it.
No, we had a blast. It was a pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, likewise.
All right, we've got a Delta 737. I'm sorry, we got to run.
Got to do that.
Again, that was Delta Airlines flight 800 coming in from Orlando. That was a Boeing 737-900 ER.
Crazy good time going on here today.
Always fun to plane spot with fellow
thank you so much.
plane
Good
spotters
to see Nick
out
again
here.
from Jet Tip. Always those Jet Tip alerts. Everyone loves those.
Now, someone asked, what about SeaTac is the reason that I chose it as my favorite airport. The last time I was there, I just really enjoyed seeing the variety of aircraft going into there. And then here at LAX, we don't get the Q400s, the Dash 8s. So it's really cool to see those out there. And someone's asking, I'm sorry I missed your question earlier, what does retro livery mean? Livery is another way of explaining the paint scheme or what's the airline's paint on the outside of the airplane. So that's what a livery is. And retro is just taking it back to what it used to look like back in the day. So if you ever hear us say, oh, special livery coming in, that means it's a special paint scheme on the airplane.
And Alvinor0293, one of our YouTube members as well, with a $5 tip. Thank you so much. Always enjoy plane spotting from In-N-Out Burger. Thank you so much, Alvinor0293. Always supporting the channel in massive big ways.
Thank you so much for your support.
And Chris Gaboys as well is one of our YouTube members with an awesome tip here as well. Rudy, sorry, Rudy, you're on camera. Correction, it's Yankee Tangy. Ask Kevin for the reason why. Yes, Yankee Tangy.
Oh, I was watching when that happened. And by the way, I'm wondering, is your last name pronounced Gadbois? I'm just curious.
Oh, am I saying it wrong?
I don't know.
I tend to do that so often.
That's okay. But I saw it. I'm like, is it Gadbois? Let us know.
Maybe. Yes. Yeah, fellow plane spotters coming up. Check them. Make sure the camera angle's just right. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate the tips as well as the YouTube support, you guys, helping the channel along here as we do massive big things coming up. So stay tuned for all that.
So we have some viewers asking what's the next airport that we're going to be spotting at outside of LAX.
Well, we're going back to SFO. I'm going back to SFO mid-October. We'll be at Phoenix a lot this fall, winter, and spring as well. And you know what? We're working on many other things. Still working on that JFK trip. I still want to do one of those live streams at the TWA hotel.
Wow, wouldn't that be something? Before it gets too cold, though.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, I'm ready. I got the gear for that.
But I think that pool is open year-round, I think. I think it's a heated pool. So
even better. Keep your questions coming in the chats. We're here to answer all of your questions. Let's see, I think so, yeah.
All right, we got another tip.
Yeah, FR Spotting Aviation, Fernando. Thank you so much for your donation. Are you out here, by the way?
Indeed, FR Aviation with a $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. One of our fellow spotters here at LAX. Where's our studio audience? Oh, they're over at In-N-Out Burger. I think they got nice warm burgers over there.
I gotta tell you, I don't know how Kevin does it when he's streaming on his own. There's so much that goes behind the scenes, you know, keeping track of the radar, keeping track of the chats, making sure everything's running smoothly, addressing internet problems when they arise. It happens. It's a lot. I don't know how you do it.
Well, thankfully, those don't happen as much as they used to. Thank you so much.
We do have these moments here and there where it's just kind of quiet, like right now. Nothing coming in, nothing going out.
Which is a great time to ask any questions you have for Rudy or myself or the channel or the hundreds of plane spotters off to our right here as well.
We call the TWA hotel a pool koozie because they keep the water close to 100 degrees.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Well, I guess we could go plane spot there any time of the year then.
Yeah.
Taking a look. Oh, Emirates. Everyone always wants to know what's the time when Emirates arrives here. 41 minutes from the Emirates A380 coming in Dubai, like 215.
Always something that I look forward to seeing on the weekends when I'm out here. It's the Emirates, Lufthansa, and then if anything else special comes in, that's just an added bonus for me. Always happy to be out here. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of questions. Are you going to this airport? Are you coming to Atlanta? Are you coming to San Diego?
Well, I like to say yes, 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 yes. We want to get to as many airports around the world as we can. And, you know, there's some airports that are better than others, and we want to get to those first. So the bigger the airport, the busier it is. You know, we're still, you know, there's still a pandemic going on. Some airports still are not where they were before pre-pandemic. I mean, take SFO, for example. SFO is only 55% of what they were before the pandemic. And there was times that it was really, really busy, and then it just went dead like this for like over an hour. Now, I mean, that's SFO. Now, can you imagine if it was a smaller airport? I mean, we might go 2 hours and we don't see a flight. And that doesn't make a very good live broadcast. So we have to be very particular of where we do this because we want to minimize this downtime like this. So thankfully today, it's more about you and I getting together, answering your questions, having fun with all the aviation dorks over here. I can say that because it's Dork Fest.
Yes. And it's been fun.
Yes, we should
Absolutely.
get some of them and just talk to them.
Yeah. We want to make sure that
our
you
friends from Seattle are over there. Maybe we can bring them on.
Yeah, absolutely.
They always watch us.
We're trying to flag them down.
Come on, talk.
This is the, what do you guys call it? The interview the man on the street segment? Because every time I'm over here, someone always comes up and wants to say hello.
Yes.
Most of the time invited.
All right. Well, tell you what. There's a 757 over here on 24 left. I'll zoom in on that.
It's the Flying Pencil, my favorite airplane to fly on domestically, and also my favorite airline to fly on. Now rolling down, runway 24 left. Delta Airlines flight 567. This is a Boeing 757-300. She's making her way to Atlanta.
This spot right here is not the best spot to zoom in on because we got this fence in the way.
There's always something, right?
Always something in the way.
Some sort of obstruction, whether it's a power line, a power grid, a tree. In this case, we have a fence. So I know sometimes I get asked, why can't Rudy zoom in and out? Even if I could, there's a fence.
And Robert Lofgren in Sweden, one of our YouTube members as well. Robert, thank you so much with a tip here as well. Hi, Kevin with team. Robert in Sweden here. When the travel restrictions are lifted, maybe you guys can come to Sweden one day for some live spotting. Robert, sounds good to me. I want to definitely make a trip there to Europe. Robert, thank you so much for the support. Rudy's now taking over the camera. He's never operated that camera before. Rudy, what do you think?
I don't know where the zoom button is. Oh boy. That was Southwest Airlines flight 1393 on her way to SFO on a Boeing 737-700.
And we have a new member, Sam Voigt, becoming a platinum member here today. Sam, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Platinum, Rudy, platinum. He can't hear me. Thank you so much, Sam. We appreciate that. A Diamond Plays, one of our YouTube members as well, with a $4.99 tip as well. Kevin, when is it your birthday? See you tomorrow. My birthday's in April. I actually was out here doing a live stream on my birthday. Remember outside the In-N-Out Burger? All right, we'll see you tomorrow there at the Hill. Again, tomorrow, our big show. Rudy doing a fine job operating the camera there as we see an Aero Mexico 737-800 rolling down T4 left. All right, so we have any other questions here, Rudy?
All right, let's take a look at the chat. Keep your questions coming in. Oh, if you've never had In-N-Out, you have to try it someday. So good.
Speaking of In-N-Out, this is about the extent of what I got right here. It's just, we're going to have to do it again.
It got cold.
It's just got too cold. The fries had never even touched the fries. But here's the good thing. In-N-Out's right there.
It's right there.
We
Exactly.
just get another one,
Just
right?
gotta get- exactly.
We'll feed this to the birds. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, so I bought him lunch and someone flagged him down to do an interview. And of course, when lunch came, he was in the middle of the interview.
Oh, but you didn't tell him what you won. There was a raffle.
Yes,
And
I won.
What? Yes, but we're talking like 300 to 400 people out here.
Well,
so
and-
the chances of winning were kind of slim.
Exactly. I
And-
got lucky.
Rudy wins. What did you win?
I won a round trip flights for 2. And I won't say what airline because
No.
you want me to say the airline?
Yes.
Spirit Airlines. Okay, I'm gonna watch the chat now. So super excited for that. I wasn't expecting that at all. Someone asked, why are we wearing masks? There are literally hundreds of people here, and we just we're all kind of
It was asked by
yeah.
Cranky Dorkfest to
Yeah.
wear masks.
We want to make sure we're being
So here we
safe.
are. And Rudy and I are right next to each other, literally right next to each other.
And I work with kids, just saying. So,
So,
but do you like my mask? It has airplanes.
Yeah, much better than mine. Mine boring.
I had a friend make this mask for me. I'm like, I love airplanes. I want an airplane mask.
Did a good job. Yeah. Well, congrats on the Spirit airfare. That's amazing. I didn't win anything.
Don't ask where I'm going. I haven't thought of that yet. And I saw someone said they like our t-shirts. If you would like one.
Oh, yes. Airlinevideos.com.
There you go.
That's what Rudy's wearing. Here, let me point it out. So Rudy's wearing, I always talk about this design, and Karine Antonelli, who designs all of our shirts now, also designed the Her Art Here 757, the New York, New Jersey. This was her first design. And now she's designing all the Tower shirts as well, as long some other t-shirts coming up. You guys are going to love them.
Stay tuned for that. Yeah, and I also have the beanie hat, which I love. It's so comfortable.
Yes.
It's nice and snug, and this is really cool. So check it out, airlinevideos.com.
And our friend Andy Powers, one of our diamond members, Andy and Sammy there in the UK, with a tip as well. Hi, both. How are you? Good show with other spotters. Yes, and I'm going to try to get some other spotters that are coming out here to In-N-Out. We'll get them live on the air.
So earlier somebody asked, what's your favorite modern special livery? Ooh, that one's tough for me. Do you have a favorite? Oh, I'm going to come back to that question. Let's see if we can bring someone on.
Oh, really?
Say hello.
Just all you have to do is... Okay. Stand right there. All right. So speaking of spotters, and let me get your name.
I'm Dan.
Dan, and you're from where?
Seattle. Everett, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you came down today for Dorkfest.
Right. Yeah.
Tell me why.
Just because I love watching airplanes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love your channel. Been coming here actually for like 6 years. Last year because of COVID, they had to cancel it. So, but yeah, it was nice to be back. A big turnout.
A huge turnout. Yeah.
But yeah, I love aviation. Love plane spotting. Love all this stuff, and just the camaraderie and hanging out with everybody and cool people and good burgers. What can you say?
And did you get the Lufthansa Queen in the retro livery?
Yes. I worked on the 47 in an old job, so seeing her in the skies is a real.
And
real
you were
treat.
over there with all the other people.
Oh, yeah.
When she flew over, what was the energy like over there?
It was actually interesting because I took a minute just to look at everybody's faces in the crowd, and everybody just like pointing like cats, just at the Queen flying overhead. It's just a beautiful bird.
Are they all waiting for the A380?
I am.
I think that's what they're all waiting for, the
Yeah.
A380. Well,
and then we'll be over in the hill, so it'll be great.
All right. Thank you so much. It was
Thank
a
you,
pleasure
Kevin.
meeting you today.
It was a pleasure meeting you folks
We'll
too.
grab it. If you see other spawners and want to be on, tell them, go talk to Kevin and Rudy over there.
We'll do it. Definitely bring them to your channel.
All right.
Yeah. for
Excellent.
sure.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
It's a pleasure to meet you today as well.
Yeah.
All right. See, bringing in spotters from all around the world. It's all a good time.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely been great. I'm kind of new to all of this plane spotting stuff, so this has been a very exciting day for me.
And our diamond member, Nina P, with a $7.47 tip here today. I would order a plane spotter mask if you made them. Nina, Sounds good. We've had many requests for a mask. I think we're gonna have to do a mask.
Keep your questions coming in the chat. But one of the questions that we got was favorite special livery. A lot of good ones these days. Alaska has a lot of really good ones. I think I really like the More to Love livery. I love the colors on that. So.
And you have 3 chances with that, since they have 2 A321s and 1 737 in that More to Love livery there with Alaska.
I also do like honoring those who serve. That's a very special one for me. I do have some family members who serve in the military. My best friend's also in the military, so special one for me.
Yes, thank you all for your service, all military personnel out there watching. Thank you so much. We appreciate all that you do.
Thank you.
All right, just taking a look at flight radar and make sure that we don't miss.
We do have a China Airlines flight coming in.
Yes, A350 coming in from Taipei, flight 6. And, you know, I'll take a shot over here again of everyone. They are so waiting for the A380. I knew it. I didn't even think of that.
That's why they haven't gone home. I'm thinking
a lot of them were going to go to the hill, to Imperial Hill, which I'll be at tomorrow morning, starting at 7 a.m. Remember, our big show tomorrow, 7 a.m. tomorrow. Rudy will be right here, manning the camera. I'll be over there. But they all know the A380 comes here on the north side. So they're all just waiting for that photo opportunity.
Oh, yeah, the Star Wars livery. I love it, yeah. How could I forget that one? Furthest place flown to, that I've flown to. Which one's further away, Hawaii or Florida? Orlando.
Distance one?
Yeah. For me, it would either be Honolulu or Orlando.
I don't know. I'm going to say Honolulu might be a little bit farther.
Yeah, I think so. I've never flown internationally, believe it or not. So I know Kevin has.
Just taking a look at the chat, making sure I'm not missing any tips. Hate when I miss your tips. But look at that crowd. I mean, would you say that's half?
Yeah, I would say about half of them have left at this point. It was crowded. Lots of
very,
people.
very crowded and absolutely amazing. If you guys are ever looking for a plane spotter event to come to, this happens every year. This didn't happen last year.
This is the one to come to.
Spot LA and the Cranky Dork Fest here outside the In-N-Out Burger here on the north side. Who's that? Is that Billy? All right. Are we having a good time? We're having a good time.
Oh, we're having a blast over here. We have people waving at us. It's pretty cool.
They're probably all like, this is the live broadcast. This is what they do. It looks like a mess.
I got to tell you that, I'm still kind of new to this channel, but I never dreamed of me being able to be involved as I am now with airline videos, and it's been awesome. And we have the best viewers too.
We have the absolute best viewers out there. And I know this isn't all about planes here today. We're giving you just a chance to ask us some questions, along with a little planes on the side and a little burgers and fries as well, even though they're cold.
We're just gonna have to go after we finish here.
But we're giving you one of the best spots in the whole universe for plane spotting right here outside the In-N-Out Burger, right outside of LAX.
Do you ever watch any of the UK streams?
Yes, of course. I always talk about, and I know we're not supposed to talk about other channels, but, Big Jet TV, he's the master. He was the first one to ever do the live streams. And so he is the king still of live streams And he will always be known as the first. So you have to give respect to Jerry and Jilly over there in the UK. And, people always say, what if Jerry comes to LAX? What are you guys going to do? I said, we're going to do a stream right next to each other. And you know what? We're going to get along.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be something?
Because there's so respect between both of us.
Yeah, that's important.
All right.
Yeah. Here's China Airlines. This is China Airlines Flight 6 coming in from Taipei on an Airbus A350-900. Someone asked earlier, is it windy today? Not too bad. Pretty typical for what I'm used to every time I'm out here this weekend, or every weekend, I should say. Always kind of breezy.
All right. Looks like we got another tip. Jeff Dale, one of our YouTube members as well, with an amazing tip here today. Says, great job, guys. Jeff, thank you so much. We appreciate the support. Hopefully, Jeff, we see you tomorrow for the big show starting at 7 a.m. here at LAX as well. Thank you so much, Jeff. Jeff says he just purchased a beanie. Can't wait to get it as well. Rudy, you want to tell Jeff how amazing those beanies are?
Oh, they are super comfortable. And I will say they fit a little snug, but they're not tight. Like it's not gonna cut off the circulation there. But very comfortable, very good material, by the way.
Awesome. I feel like we're doing like a telethon here. Racing back and forth. Oh, we got another tip. No, just joking.
Someone's asking, will you be on the south side on October 3rd? That's a Sunday.
Well, we'll be both sides. That's coming up soon too, right?
So Kevin is on Sundays. Every Sunday, he starts the show at 7 a.m. and he is on the south side, which is also known as, it's known as Imperial Hill, Clutter's Park. And then I am usually here on the north side, which is where we currently are right now.
So it looks like we have a Delta 737-900 ER coming in from Seattle, flight 891, and that's followed by a Delta 757-200 coming in from Boston. And guess what, Rudy? Sky Team.
Sky Team, how could we forget that? Special livery.
Oh, I'm in the shot. Yeah, we saw Rudy's Sky Team Delta 737 taking off here on the north side. Just as we were starting Dork Fest over there, I said, Rudy, Sky Team.
I really like this question. I'd like Kevin to answer first. What has been your funniest moment while live streaming?
Funniest moment? Would that be also the most embarrassing moment? I don't know. That might have happened on what, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yankee Tangy. I don't know where that came from. I know a lot of people were concerned at the same time.
I keep telling Kevin we need to start a blooper file because trust me, I've had a couple of those. Even though you can't see what happens over here on the north side.
Stays on the north side.
There was one time when I think it was was it the 747 Lufthansa? I think that's what it was. And there was a strong wake turbulence after it landed, and it blew literally everything over. My chair, my iPad, which I used to check the radar. Oh, it was clean up on aisle 2, I think is what I said. It was so bad.
Well, I was thinking that was going to happen. We saw the Lufthansa 747 fly over our head. You had the beanie on. I had the hat on. I thought, uh-oh, here goes the hat.
Yes.
Rudy had the better choice of hats here today with the beanie.
I always lose my hat. It literally blows over.
All right, we've got the Delta 737.
This is Delta Airlines flight 891. Landing here on the north side, runway 24 right, coming in from Seattle on a Boeing 737-900 ER. Oh, we get this question all the time. Have you ever thought about getting a pilot's license or learning how to fly?
Oh yeah.
No.
No.
Get that question a lot.
Never really been a thought ever. I thought early on in my career as a TV news sort of journalist, I thought maybe I'd just be a flight attendant.
I've actually thought about that too.
But then I was like, nah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
So now, with my years as a media person after all these years and my love for aviation, I think I've combined them both together to create this TV channel. And I think that's really what I was meant to do, right?
And if we have any flight attendants watching, by the way, huge props to all of you flight attendants. I know you guys are dealing with a lot of stuff. I've been watching the news, incidents of unruly passengers and all of that. So shout out to all of the flight attendants. Thank you for all you do, keeping us all safe in the skies.
Yes. All right, we've got a Delta 757 is the next plane flying over our head here.
Oh, in the SkyTeam livery, yeah.
I'm just amazed how many people are still here. Maybe they're here just watching us. They seem to be all on their phones.
That was Delta Airlines Flight 346 in the SkyTeam livery. It's a Boeing 757-200. Just landed here on the north side, runway 24 right, coming in from Boston.
Sorry about that. What's that? Are you plane spotter?
Kinda, yeah. Oh. Okay, now it's a little windy. That's wake turbulence.
I always say, if it's not a tree in the way, it's not a building in the way, it's someone's head.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It's all right. All good. We're all good. This is just a free-flowing type live shot. This is not our big show is tomorrow. We've already had a show Tuesday, Thursday. Our big show tomorrow as we end the big week. This is just a relaxed, let's just have fun. You guys can ask us questions. We're hanging out with all the other dorks here.
The earthquake that happened last night was near here in Los Angeles. It was in Carson. Was it confirmed 4.6, I believe?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, so I felt it all the way down in Orange County, and it was a good.
That's all right.
Good jolt.
We're not gonna get every plane. I decided to go to bed early last night. I said, you know what? Let's just go to bed early. Let's get a good night's sleep. I think I was in. What time that it happened? Just before 8, right?
It was around 8 or so. Yeah.
Here I am in bed at like 7:45, which never happens. And I'm sitting there. I was talking to Rudy. I was talking to Brad at the same time. And I said, I'm going to bed. Next thing I know, on the bed, it's just the whole place is rumbling because I'm not too far from Carson. I'm right over here next to LAX. And it wasn't the worst thing I ever felt, but you could feel it.
It was a nice jolt, but it wasn't too bad. No damage or anything.
No. And I'll tell you, usually in the earthquakes, I hyperventilate. I literally hyperventilate. I drop to my knees and I can't breathe because it's just the weirdest feeling. It just throws your mind off. It makes you weird. And you forget about breathing.
Yeah, and a lot goes through your mind, like, is it going to end? Should I evacuate? Should I get under a table? Like, what do I do? So that's what I always think. Like, am I good or do I need to, take cover?
Right. But last night's, it was just a jolt. It was kind of like a rumble and then a jolt and then it was gone.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It was gone before you knew it, but you felt it, that's for sure.
Yeah, and of course, it always makes the news. Do you have a donation?
No.
Someone was saying, oh, we have a plane coming in. This is Southwest Airlines Flight 5127 coming in from San Francisco on a Boeing 737-700. Again, we are on the north side. This is runway 24 right. And now departing runway 24 left, we have Southwest Airlines Flight 1416, now departing to Chicago Midway. Look at all those people.
Amazing. And they're still waiting for that Emirates A380.
And where is the A380, you might be asking? Emirates Flight 215 is now 16 minutes away from landing here at LAX, coming in from Dubai, and this is the A380.
Also have a WestJet 737-700 coming in from Vancouver, flight 1696, about a minute out, as well as a Korean Air 777-300ER coming in from Seoul, flight 11, now about 8 minutes from flying over our head here outside of In-N-Out Burger. Some of you guys are asking, how was Rudy? I'm sorry, Rudy. Rudy, how are you?
Sunburnt, apparently. Viewers are saying we look sunburnt.
They are.
Yeah, I forgot to put some.
The camera's deceiving a little bit. No, you guys are asking, how was Sammy during the earthquake? You know, he was laying right next to me, and I don't even think he flinched once.
Oh, on the other hand, both of my cats, they hid under the bed. They were so scared. What's going on, Daddy?
Wow.
That's the sound of sunscreen.
Brad Ward asking everyone, question, should they film the A380 or film the people watching the A380 knowing there's another one tomorrow? No, Brad, I think we know the answer to that. A380, gotta film the A380 flying over our head, no matter what is going on. Hello, hi.
Someone said I should bring my students out here.
The what?
They said I should bring my students out here to talk about airplanes. I actually used a little bit of aviation in one of my lessons this week. It was kind of cool. Gave me an excuse to play a video of a jet engine on takeoff. That was really cool.
I think they would enjoy it. And if you guys are just tuning in, we are live here right outside the In-N-Out Burger, right outside of LAX. Just got done partaking in the Cranky Dork Fest, part of Spot LA, which is right outside of the In-N-Out Burger here on the hill. And Rudy and I are over here taking your questions, giving you a little planes on the side and a little cold burger as well.
Missy Ford asking if we're ever going to show tours of inside of planes.
Well, we did do that live shot with Captain Chris inside of his A350. We hope to do that again. We just got to work on some things there with the airlines. We'll get back up there. That was the first of its kind ever. If you guys are wondering what is Kevin talking about, Captain Chris, he's a captain with Virgin Atlantic. He flies the A350-900. He used to fly the A340-600.
Oh, wow.
He also flies the A330s as well. Well, anyway, he landed here at LAX, and as soon as he was done pulling up to the gate and doing whatever he needs to do, turning off everything, saying goodbye to all the guests on his plane, he clicked in and went live on our air and showed us around the cockpit as well as the cabin. And I got to tell you, still to this day, people come up and say, wow, that was the most amazing thing on your show, Kevin. We want more of that. I said,
yeah.
Me too.
That was such a special treat. I was at home after shooting out here on the north side, and that was such a special treat to be able to see that. And we hope to bring more of that. It'd be awesome.
We will. Just take some time.
That was WestJet flight 1696 coming in from Vancouver on a Boeing 737-700. Do my students know that I'm on airline videos? They know I'm on something on YouTube, but I don't announce the name of the channel. I think my principal might be watching. I did give her the link, so if you're watching, hello. Have you visited the graveyards in the deserts, the airplane graveyards?
Oh, yes. You know, we do have a contact over there at the one in Victorville. Trying to arrange, maybe possibly doing a live tour.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was out in Phoenix, I tried to go to the Goodyear graveyard. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. But it's kind of hard to get there, so I didn't get to see very much. It's kind of fenced off, so that would be really cool, though.
All right, we've got a Korean Air 777-300ER about a minute out. This is flight 11. This is one of the Korean Air flights, flight 11. That was an A380.
Oh, yeah.
And you might ask, well, when did they pull the A380 away? Before even the lockdowns happened. They pulled this A380 and replaced it with a 777 in March, way before the actual shutdown.
Oh.
So they saw what was coming, and they pulled the A380. I mean, I was up at the H Hotel shooting that week prior, not knowing what was to come, knowing that the whole country and the whole world basically was going to shut down. Up on top of the H Hotel, grabbing some of the last shots of some of the Air France A380s. And I remember that day, it was a Korean Air 777, and I think that might have been the first week that had switched out.
Wow.
So amazing.
Oh, we sure missed seeing those. Wow.
They'll be back. They'll be back. We also have a Japan Airlines 777 lining up for departure there on 24 left as well.
Yeah, keep your questions coming. I'm checking the chat, so if I missed your question, go ahead and send it again. Now in position for departure on runway 24 left, we have Southwest Airlines flight 982 about to depart here LAX to Las Vegas on a Boeing 737-800.
And we have a tip from the Dutch Lion 76. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Hey, Kevin and Rudy, good news from Amsterdam. They're considering opening up the spotting terrace. So maybe you guys can come to Schiphol sometime soon. Hey, don't have to ask me twice. I'd hop on the 777 here today and be doing the live shot there in Amsterdam tomorrow if it was up to me. Sounds good. That's very good news. Dutch Lion 76. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Aha. How far out is... Now, Korean Air is going to be here in a second.
Oh.
Got a 777.
What do we get?
I'll tell you,
what's going on. We have the A380 on the downwind leg. We have the Japan Airlines about to depart.
This is Japan Airlines Flight 61. It's a 777-300ER on our way to Tokyo. About to depart here on 24 left. We got that Korean Air 777 now on approach for 24 right.
So again, this is Korean Air Flight 11, a Boeing 777-300ER coming in from Seoul.
Just such a good vibe out here today. Everyone having such a good time. Maybe we should just hang out right here. Hi. Yes. Thank you so much, Dutch Line 76. We appreciate that tip. Look at everyone having a great time out here.
What is your favorite looking wide body twin engine?
Oh, of course, it's the A350.
I think I would also answer A350, although I've never flown on one.
Me either, but I love the looks of it.
The only wide body I've flown on is the 777.
Hello, Mike.
Over here now.
What's that?
It's action over here.
Yeah, we got the Emirates A380 now just 5 minutes out from flying over our head. This is flight 215 coming in from Dubai. Wrapping herself around downtown LA right now. And then we also have a Air China. Oh, it's another special livery.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
China, France.
Oh, it's the 50th anniversary livery.
Flight 601. It's a 777-300ER. Wow, look at all these.
I don't speak French, so I won't try to pronounce anniversary in French.
I also have a China Airlines A350 also coming in from Taipei, flight 2008, as well as the Qatar, the big Q. A350 1000 coming in from Doha, flight 739. Lots of action. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started here.
Yeah, a lot of plane spotters at the In and Out, definitely. If you're just now tuning in, we have the crazy Dorkfest event happening here at LAX. That's what all the commotion's all about.
Yes, look at all those people. I think it's going to be interesting to see once the A380 flies over, how many... I hear everybody talking about the A380. On its way. It's on its way.
And you watch. Everyone's going to flock over to this side.
What's that? I know. Yeah, for us locals, it's just another day in LA.
Hey, it's a view that never gets old, though. Let me just say.
You want to go on the air?
Sure.
I guess we can do it right here, right? Tell you what.
Where do you want me to go? Where's my
Our
mark?
camera right here. Rudy, frame us up here. What's your name?
Ian.
Ian, and you're with...
I'm with Flight Radar
podcast.
24. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So tell us about Dorkfest here today.
Well, it was, I think, the largest gathering we've seen, and pretty surprising considering, it's mid-pandemic,
Yeah.
late stage pandemic.
Right,
I don't
right.
know, but it was a great turnout. Lots of great prizes, good
And-
people, good food, all that fun stuff.
And anybody tuning in and they're like, you guys keep on talking about Dorkfest. What exactly
Yes.
is that?
So Dorkfest is actually Brett Snyder's creation. A few years ago, he said, I'm going to come to the park, I'm going to eat some hamburgers, I'm going to watch some airplanes, and that's going to be that. And it grew from there. So, I mean,
Yeah.
10 years later, it's hundreds of people.
Wow.
So,
Brett's still here, right?
yeah, Brett's still here. He's find the blue Hawaiian shirt.
Tell if you see Brett, tell him Kevin over there with Airline Videos wants to talk to him.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks
and
for
your
having me.
podcast again.
This is Ab Talk by Flight
Ab
Radar
Talk.
24.
Awesome.
So-
Flight Radar 24. Love Flight Radar 24.
Well, thanks very much. We appreciate that.
All right, nice to meet you. All right. Oh, A380. They're like, come on,
Don't want to
guys.
miss the A380. We got you. This is Emirates Flight 215. Still about a minute away.
Final.
Keep your questions coming in through the chat, please. If I missed any questions, feel free to enter them again in the chat.
And the excitement is building here outside the In and Out as the Emirates A380 will soon fly over our head. Are you guys excited there at home as well?
Yeah, we anticipate everybody walking over to this direction.
Everyone getting ready. Look at the plane spotters over there. Everyone getting their position. They're getting all ready, all excited. Getting that shot of it flying over their head. Nothing like it in the world. Robert's like, you talk about in and up, you never show it. We were showing the cold burger. Oh, look at everyone. Wow, look at this.
We have a lot of plane spotters making their way over.
Look at that, everyone excited.
Yeah.
Someone made the announcement, hey, the A380 on its way. Get ready. Look at the
people
excitement.
everywhere.
A lot of these people. Some may never have even seen an A380 before.
Even in front of us. They're like everywhere. I'm pumped. Again, this is Emirates Flight 215. This is the Airbus A380 coming in from Dubai.
Are you nervous, Rudy?
Hold on to your hats.
Well, you got a beanie on.
Hold on to your hat. Wow. Amazing.
Ah, look at everyone. Oh, they're so happy. It just made their day.
Gotta tell you, having an A380 flying over your head makes you feel so small. That thing is massive.
377 Pete with a $3.80 tip here today. Awesome. Thank you so much, Pete.
And up next, we have Air China Flight 601.
Oh, yes.
This is in the 50th anniversary. Is it anniversaire? Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally butchered that. China France livery coming in from Beijing on a Boeing 777-300ER.
No one wants to come over. Oh, here, will you film? No, Brett. Give me 1 second. Hi, I'm Kevin. Brett, good job. Got busy on this side of the plane. How far are we? Where is it? All right. There's China, and then there's Connor right behind you. Yeah. All right, Brett, this is your mic.
Oh, all right.
All right. Are we
doing here?
Are we good here?
Yes.
So we have the man of the hour right here. Tell us who you are.
I'm Brett Snyder, founder of Cranky Flyer.
And yeah, you're the one that put on this Cranky Dork Fest.
It's true, yeah. It's been about 10 years now, and it's a lot of people now. It's pretty great.
Amazing turnout.
It is great turnout. I think everyone this year is just like, I want an excuse to just get on an airplane and hang out and have fun. And
Exactly.
so we all get to hang out and have fun.
And for people that are probably like never heard this before,
Yeah.
Explain to the people at home exactly what was this.
Well, I think we need a break here for Air China.
Ready.
See, we know when to break here.
Yes, you know, the most important thing, always the planes, of course. But yes.
Yeah. So what is it? So it is nothing. Is almost what it is. Effectively, the idea here is that everyone comes, watches airplanes, eats burgers, talks shop. And there's no real organization behind it. I started this, in 2011 and just said, I'm going to be here. If people want to come hang out, let's hang out. And it's grown from there. And now we also do it. There's the NYC Aviation. They have Spot, LAX.
Right.
And so they do stuff at night. And so a lot of people coming from there. And it just keeps growing. So
it's amazing.
In 2019, we did a little more organization. We had a morning tour of the airfield with LAX. And then we did a thing at night in the terminals. But, this year I didn't want to plan too much just because it's not.
Right.
We didn't know what we'd be able to do.
You probably did you do a count today?
I will do a count because everyone who did the raffle tickets, we have those.
I want to say, close to 400 people?
It was definitely over 200 at least. It was sure. It was packed.
Amazing events.
It's fun. And everyone's just, if someone told me like, yeah, you know what, it's great. I get to come and see the same people every year and we get to hang out and they turn it into a weekend. And So I love it.
So where does everyone go from here? Now that A380 is flown overhead, does everybody just kind of venture out?
Yeah, it's so different this year. Well, I think people go all over the place. So, you're getting toward the afternoon, so a lot of people over to Imperial Hill. But then, they have NYC Aviation. They'll have their thing tonight. A lot of people just fly home tonight, too. Other people stay, see friends, do whatever. It's a great excuse to come hang out in LA.
All right. Brett Snyder, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Of Cranky Dorkfest.
Come next year if you're watching. Just show up.
Absolutely. Brett, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right. There we go.
Great. Now you have the doubles. Right.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right.
Pleasure. Thank you.
So this is your live feed.
Live feed. Yes.
And we do have Qatar Airways Flight 739 coming in from Doha on an Airbus A350 1000. Just
a little more organized, fun.
Flying over the 405 freeway.
How often are you out here?
3 days a week.
3 days a week?
Yeah. We have a show tomorrow if you want to watch, starting at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.?
7 a.m.
Just on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube and Facebook, and it will go almost 11 hours tomorrow. So, yeah.
That sounds like a lot.
It's a lot, but it's fun. Thank you so much. All right.
And there is the big queue. Well, that was awesome. Let me tell you.
Yes. Are we having fun or what? Nothing like.
Yeah. How was that, Kevin?
Well, let me grab my.
Kevin's tangled.
Nothing like having the man of the hour live on your TV show.
Boy, that was really cool.
Absolutely. Thanks to Brett for having this great event here today. Cranky Dorkfest. If you guys are a plane spotter, make sure you want to come out here. I think it falls pretty much in the same time, September of every year.
Yeah, this is my first time here, and I've definitely had a blast. Really good to meet people and make connections, network. Yeah, it's been awesome.
All right. Well, let me just double check. There's nothing else coming in here because I think I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I think we got to go back and get our In-N-Out burger. You guys, this was a lot of fun. Rudy, thank you so much. We will see Rudy here for the big show starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow, Sunday, here on Airline Videos. Rudy will be right here as those planes fly right over his head. I'll be back at the man in the fort there at Imperial Hill. And boy, what a day. So much fun hanging out with other
Yeah.
Plane spotters, aka dorks.
Yes.
All
It's
right.
been awesome.
It has
Thank
been.
you so much for tuning in today. It's awesome. Always great to see the positive message, the comments in the chat. You guys are all so supportive. Thanks for all the love and support for the channel. We really appreciate all of
Absolutely.
the tips, all the donations, the memberships. Thank you to all the members. And again, thank you for this. Thank you for letting me be on this stream. It's been awesome.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for tuning in. And make sure you hit that like button, as always, there on Facebook and YouTube. And this has been a lot of fun. And we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning here on Airline Videos Live for another awesome day. The biggest and baddest.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say baddest. The biggest. And when I say the biggest, multi-angle aviation live stream. You're going to get that nowhere else but here on Airline Videos Live. So thanks, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, Rudy. Now, let's go get some In-N-Out Burger.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you
All
later.
right, see you guys.
Bye.
All right, you guys wanted the music. It wouldn't be an end of a live stream here at Airline Videos without the music, right? All right, we'll see you all tomorrow morning, absolutely. Later, taters. There we go. Of course, thanks to all of our mods doing a fantastic job as well. You guys are awesome. Absolutely, dorks rule. Yes, absolutely. 7 a.m. Our big show on Sunday. We'll see you all then. Yes, Rudy and I are going to go get our burger for the second time today. First round, a little cold. All right, guys. That's it from the In-N-Out Burger here at LAX. We'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m.